Gonna make a short video. I'm having people contact me with doubts and questions, and this is for followers as well as people that have gotten spell work from me. So first of all, I just want to clarify that this is not my full-time job. I don't live off of this, okay? So I'm not gonna take your money and run with it. I do this because I like to, because I really enjoy seeing people happy and eventually coming back a second and third time because they were pleased with results, okay? On top of that, you're not my only client. I don't sit here all day staring at my phone and answering emails, and no. On top of that, I mean, I'm a mom. My baby is 5 months old. Okay, I'm a wife, and I manage a home business. Okay, so again, I'm not gonna drop everything that I'm doing to attend you. You are not my only client. Okay, so please take that in mind. Also, please be courteous of my time. If you want a reading, okay, don't tell me. First of all, I book out 1 week out in advance, okay? Don't contact me today expecting a reading today. You're not going to do that. That's how busy that I am, okay? And most of my clients are repeat clients. So, like I said, if you paid today, great. But you're not going to get a reading today. So please be respectful of my time, and don't call me 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night. Okay, I'm on Pacific Coast time. So when you were calling me at 8 in the morning your time, I'm sleeping. It's 5 a.m. here. So just please be respectful of my time. When in doubt, just email me first, okay? I'll always respond to emails. So first of all, first question. Also, if you have any questions, you can use this video and post a thread, and I will respond as I read them. So time frames. Please don't email me asking how long it's going to take to work. In every single video that I do, the time frame is on there. I tell you. Okay, I tell you what I'm going to do, whether it's going to go to the cemetery, and that results, you'll start seeing them in about 3 weeks, okay? That's on it. That's a good situation. Most of my clients will start seeing some type of result at 3 weeks, but it can take longer. Everybody is different. No two situations are the same, okay? So I've had one, that it was a breakup. It took 4 months because these people were married and they were, I want to say they were happy, but there was some hidden things going on. So, if don't expect me to, okay, this is witchcraft. This is not wave a magic wand and I'm going to make things happen. Things take time. So yes, even though you'll start seeing a result perhaps at 3 weeks, that the people will start fighting or bickering, or if it's a loved one, he'll start calling you and texting you. It doesn't mean that you're going to have him or the person's going to break up at 3 weeks. You'll start seeing results. So people, let's be real, okay? This is not Hollywood. This isn't, the little cartoons that you see. Okay, this is, we have to be realistic about this. Some people are asking me for things that are very hard to obtain, so I have to bust my ass off at, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you're bickering and being negative, if it's like a love spell and you're just complaining, you know what? I'm not going to want to work on your spell, okay? What you're going to do, you're going to anger me. So we don't want that. So the result all depends on you, okay? The process. Let me tell you about the process. So if you order, like say you want a spell and I ask you for pictures, or you need to mail something out mail something out to me, okay, if you say it takes about 5 days, so sometimes I can start immediately. So sometimes I can get the ball rolling. I might I'm not really a firm believer in candles. That just candles alone will not do it, okay? Sometimes I'll get the ball rolling and I'll print out the pictures and I'll get something going on with candles just to get a good energy flowing, but that's not going to do the job, okay? So if you're mailing me something, I can do a little bit of candle work just to get some energy, good energy going, but not all the time, okay? I don't, and that's a whole nother question. You know, some people do have candle work and some people don't. So from the time that I receive your things, okay, if I didn't do candle work, so I will do the ritual. The ritual is for 2 weeks, okay? 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, then I have to ask, where is the job going? Is it going to be buried in the cemetery? Do I have to bury it next to the river? Do I have to bury it in the sand? Do I have to bury it in like in the yard or by a tree? So after that, I wait 1 week, and then that's when the waiting game starts. And I usually say this in my videos, so please do not text me, do not email me asking me, well, when will I see results? Or when will I start counting? Well, if you're one of those people that wants to like count day 1, day 2, day 3, you know, you're going to be very disappointed, because I just tell people, just please forget about it and just think positive and just go with the flow. Okay, if you're going to be one of those crazies that are say, okay, well, today was day 1 and tomorrow's day 2 and things, oh, well, you know what? 10 days passed by and I haven't seen nothing. Please don't call me. Don't even bother me, nothing. I do not want to work with you. I don't want you to be my client, period. Okay, and I'm being very honest about it, because lately I've been getting a bunch of crazy people that don't understand and expect me to wave a magic wand and throw a little bit of glitter and then poof, they're, you know, I'm obtaining the result that they want. So, so that's the process. Sometimes when a long time, like say it's 2.5 months and you haven't seen a result or something, which seldom, I don't get that very often, but if you do, I will recast, okay? And I'm not going to charge you. Anybody who charges for a recast is just going to take your money away. Sometimes if I do ask for a little bit, for an X amount of money more, it's not going to be an insane amount, maybe like $50 or something, because I have to do, I don't know, a sacrifice or something like that. But, and it's also good to do readings along the way once I've cast a spell. It's very good to get readings just so we know where we're at. Let me see. Please don't waste my time. Please do not waste my time. If you want a reading or if you want a spell, I'm not going to wait around for you, okay? So if you called me today and say you want a reading and when will it be? And I give you a date, okay? Don't call me tomorrow or the next day or email me and say, oh, well, I paid and expect to have that same date. Because if somebody else calls, and I'm going to give that to you. So it's basically first come, first serve. Okay. I'm not going to sit there and do endless messages and texts and emails back and forth. Because I just, honestly, I don't have the time for that. Okay. Let's see. videos, not everybody gets a video, okay? So if I told you, yes, I'll do a video, I might have already done the ritual and recorded it. Every time I upload, it'll take me about a good 20 minutes that I have to, because I use my phone. And I have to sit there, and so if someone calls me and it's in the middle of uploading, I mean, I have to like redo it all over again, or sometimes I just don't have the time. So please don't worry, you will get your video. But if I said, oh, I will record it, but say I'm doing the same spell as of like, say the potato spell, the one that's a love spell. Say that's the ritual that you're getting. Well, I'm not going to upload a video for you, because it would be uploading the same exact work. And why would I do 2 videos of the same thing? It just doesn't make. So not everybody gets a video. And if I promised you one and you haven't got, I haven't uploaded it, it's because of time. Okay, eventually you will get it. So please, patience is the key here. So for the people that do back and forth texting with me or emails, please read your emails thoroughly and understand them before you start jumping into conclusions or asking me the same thing over and over and over again. It's beginning to get very, very annoying. And what you'll gain is 0 response from me. Okay. For the spells, okay, especially love spells. Any negative energy that you put will screw up the spell, honestly. Okay, so when I say please be patient, please think positive, okay, it depends if you're asking me to bring back a loved one and you're sitting there and arguing with that person, well, you know what? You just threw out your money, because it's not going to work. Okay, so please listen to directions. If I tell you don't call him, or don't do this, do certain things, please listen. Okay, so like I said, any energy that you put out there will definitely affect your work. Okay. Last thing, let me see. Don't email me and ask about a spell and everything, and I respond or something, and at the end say, well, I don't have any money. Well, I don't work for free, honey. So, I need to purchase things. I need to purchase supplies, and so I don't do spells for free. Okay. The only time that I will only ask for supplies is if you want me to show you, if you want to do, like, there's a lot of people that love to do cast their own spells. If you have that capability and you can do that energy, and you want to do it by yourself, okay, I can sit here and do a video and show you exactly what steps to take, but you're going to have to pay me for the supplies, okay? So that's another option for people that are on a very tight budget. Or I can, if you want to cast your own spell, it's not going to include any of the rituals that I do or anything like that. I can mail you the supplies, okay, and the instructions. Last thing, the question that's so annoying, well, how do I know that you're real? How do I know that you're not fake, that you're going to, that you're actually going to do this? Well, I tell this to everybody. My job is not to convince you to do the spell with me. You can go with whoever you want. Okay, that is not my problem. The thing is that my job is not to convince you. My job is to cast your spell and get you results. Okay. So with all of this said, if there's anything that I left out, something that you want to know, please put the start a thread under this video. And I'm not going to apologize. I know that I sound very bitchy right now, but I'm just getting really annoyed by just the same things over and over and over. It's basically, that's it. My success rate is about 80%. So, like I said before, nothing is guaranteed, okay? You can pay me for a spell. You know what? It might not work, okay? It doesn't mean that I'm a fraud or that I took your money. Some spells just doesn't matter how hard you try. It doesn't work. And a lot of them, so all of you crazy ones that are texting me 50 times a day and asking the same questions over and over and over, or not following instructions, well, it's not really my fault because I'm doing my job. So that's why it's very, very important for you to follow instructions and have a positive thoughts and positive energy, especially on the love spell ones. On the breakup spells, I'm not really too much worried too much about them because any negative energy towards them, of course, will help. But basically, that's it. So, like I said, so nothing is guaranteed. Any spellcaster that tells you that it's guaranteed that's going to work is a fraud and most likely are just going to take your money. I'm being 100% honest, okay? So, so yeah, like I said, about 20% it doesn't happen. But, a lot of the times it's because some of the people have witchcraft already on them, or the other person is like say you're trying to get your man back, okay? And that person got taken away with voodoo of some kind. Well, once your man starts straying, the other person's going to say, well, wait a minute, you know, what's going on? And most likely they're going to go see their witch doctor or whatever and is going to put another spell on them to bring them back. Well, that's another story, and that doesn't signify that I'm a fraud. It's just it's like a ping pong effect. It's going to be a war. It's like you want to pull them towards you and then they're pulling. Well, they're always going to have the advantage, because if they have the guy already in their home and they're working them, who knows what they can do. They have access to their shoes. They could put things in their food. I mean, it's just... So, I hope that I answered all of your questions. I'm being as honest as I can. So please, if you have any questions, use this thread, or you can private email me at botanicahavana@gmail.com.